Is it this right here? Okay. Oh my God. Oh, this book is so awesome. It's called Just Kick It. But I don't have nobody up here with me. Oh, there's Tan. What are you doing, Tan? You're supposed to be up here. Welcome, Tanisha. I think she's reading a book. Oh, gosh. I guess we're going to all be reading books tonight. I don't even know. What book are you reading?
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, when it's something good.
Mine said Just Kick It. What is yours?
It's bedtime.
Oh, that's why. Okay, we got to find out where's Linda and Kim. What, Linda? Is she reading a book too?
You know what?
Gosh. Oh, you know you too old to be coloring.
Oh, man. You got
And old ears too. That's why she got the coloring book. And where is Kimberly? All of y'all reading. Y'all all reading. Gosh. Oh, you have scripture? What's the name of it?
I miss you, Papa.
Oh.
And it also has
I miss you,
something
Papa.
that is really missing nowadays are the old sanctuaries.
University. I grew up with St. Grace looking like this.
Man.
Isn't
That's
that beautiful?
But look
Sharon-
at the details in it and the colors.
In the
I know
cross,
it.
Sharon
I like
Scaife-
this Just Kick It because I
Sharon
want to kick y'all
Jones-Scaife
tonight.
wrote this book.
Who wrote that?
Sharon Jones-Scaife.
Well, where is she?
Well, she's probably out at a book signing.
Book signing? Well, can we call her up and
And see if she'll come and hang out with us.
hang out with us?
Yes.
Okay, let me call her.
She might be busy. Look at all these books.
But you
I know
know
she has
what?
a lot
I
of
thought
books.
I saw somebody in the hall that looked like her.
You did?
I think I
Oh,
did.
maybe that was her.
I'm getting
You
an
think that was
autograph. I don't
her?
care what y'all
You gonna
say.
get your autograph?
Yes, I'm
Okay, let's welcome our guest tonight on the Talk of Life Talk Show with Alma. Sharon, come on in the house, girl. Woo! Come on, Sharon. Do your thing, girl. Do your walk.
That's right.
That's right, Sharon. Woo! All right. We was wondering who was this lady that was in the hallway. Yes. And you know what? How did you all get? I got this book from somewhere.
Where'd you get it from?
I don't know.
Where can we get
I
books
think
like
I
these?
got it back there on the table or
Book
somewhere.
table.
No,
There's a book table back there.
Well, who's the author of these books? Do y'all know?
Yes.
It's me.
We got the author here with us. We have the author with us. And you all, we are live and you all have to wait. We have a conversation for you tonight. So
Yes.
please tune in. Hello, Sharice. Thank you for watching all the way from Houston. Okay, so tonight we have a special guest, and you see, y'all hold your books up that y'all was
All
reading.
these amazing
All
books.
of them. Mine is called Just Kick It. What is yours?
I Miss You, Papa.
And
It's bedtime.
And then we have this one called Becoming. What is the other ones?
Miss Hughes is missing.
Miss Hughes is missing. That sounds like Linda. And kindness is in you. That's not Kim. Okay, let's see if we can find one. Now this one is Tan. Play hide and seek. That's Tan. Let me see here.
Okay, hi.
Good night, Buttercup. That's me, Buttercup.
I don't know. Let's find
Okay,
another
and she have coloring books that, oh, these are so nice.
Look at the details.
Coloring activity book. Oh my God.
That's Emmanuel.
That's
That reminds me of Sebastian. That reminds me of
I like
my
each one of these is so inspirational. Oh, here's mine. Just kick it. And look inside of these books are so beautiful. But see, the one that said, I miss you, Papa, that's Linda. She always talking about her papa.
Oh, yes.
She calls on her papa.
Yes.
Okay, but before we have our conversation chat with Sharon, we're going to have our scripture walk by Kimberly.
Oh,
Come on,
yeah.
Kimberly.
Oh,
Kimberly always act like she
I get
forget
so
the scripture. And she know Tan needs the scripture bad.
Dang, I didn't like
She
it.
needs it bad. Dang, it almost hit me. Okay. All right. Our first one is our theme. Kimberly. Finish what you start. Philippians 1 and 6. And we say this because we want to encourage you in 2023. Whatever you are doing, finish what you start. And even if you have some trials and tribulation, don't ever give up. Look at her. She gonna dance with the scripture. Oh, but that's not the scripture. That's okay. Oh, this one is the scripture one now. I can do all things through Christ who what strengthens me. Kim just be dancing on the scripture. Is she doing a praise dance? That don't look like no praise dance to me. Oh my God. You know they be doing the praise dance and Kim ain't doing no praise dance. Okay, that's not a praise dance.
And the beat goes on.
You
Scripture
hear what
walk.
she said? She said you did the strip. No, you didn't say strip.
Scripture
You
walk.
said strip.
Strip walk.
That's because it's you.
I know that's right, Ted.
Wait a minute. Where are you, Jerome? Jerome gonna sit and say, and the beat goes on.
Yes, yes.
All right,
yes,
Jerome, we miss you tonight. Yes, the beat is going on without you tonight. Okay. All right, so we're excited to have Sharon with us tonight. And Sharon is, I'm not gonna mess up your name, Sharon. Say your
Sharon
name.
Scaife.
Sharon Jones-Scaife.
Okay, see, that's the part I would have messed up right there.
It's like
okay.
safe, but Scaife.
Okay, you say it then.
Scaife.
Okay, you got it.
We Scaife over here.
All right, and look at Jerome laughing. Jerome, don't be laughing. Hi, Marion. We always
Hi,
so
Marion.
happy that you all are tuning in.
Hello,
Marion,
Marion.
we're ready for you to come back on the show. Okay, so we're going to start conversation chat. All these books Sharon wrote these books. Beautiful illustration. These are the most beautiful children.
Yes,
so tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, before you start,
Okay.
Martin Luther King weekend, I was invited to.
Kim, are you trying to tell us how you met her?
Yes.
Oh my God. I thought she was finna testify or something. Okay, Kimberly always going out and meeting people. Okay, Kimberly, go ahead.
And I was invited to the Martin Luther King Expo, and so were you, by Garland General and Metro News. And it was in downtown. It was in
the African American
African American Museum in
Fair Park.
In Fair Park, and I saw a lot of different vendors. But her table was it was so beautiful. So I had to walk over and see it because you could see, the glossy shine.
They
popped out, and it was packed. And I'm surprised she even understood what I was saying because people were going in, out, everywhere. And I gave her one of our cards and asked her to come and be a part of the show, and here she is, and I'm so excited because they're even more beautiful than I thought when I just had that glance, because there was so much going on that day, wasn't it? And it was really nice. I met a lot of great people. So
awesome.
I even got this pen there that day. Keith came and he talked to everybody.
Who did?
Keith.
Keith, remember you only on Tuesday, Keith.
Yeah,
okay, if you tune in, Keith, you on Tuesday, Keith, not on Monday. But
so thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming, Sharon.
For coming.
And thank you, Kimberly, for inviting her.
Yes.
Thank you.
And the books are all African American Black children.
They are beautiful, and they're the most beautiful children.
Yes.
So who did you mark these children by?
All of my characters are after my kids, my grandkids, my nieces and nephews.
I can't believe she's talking about grandkids.
I know.
She look like a little girl herself. Oh my God.
How many grandchildren?
I have 4 grandkids.
And their names?
Rihanna, Deshawn, Julian, and Olivia.
So that's why this name is in here. I saw one of them named Rihanna.
Yep, Rihanna is my main character.
That's the book hi, Rihanna. Hats off to you. I picked your book. I don't know what other books. I picked this one. I got her book.
Yeah, Brianna's in the I Miss You Papa as well.
So why did you name this one Just Kick and put Rihanna's name on this one?
It was her first time playing soccer, and she was afraid. So this one here is basically a story on soccer, but overcoming your fears.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Linda, you probably need to read this one.
How does she feel about that book?
Having her name in it.
She loves it because she's in the I Miss You Papa too, and that was my first one.
Oh, that's your first book right here?
Yeah, the first book was written, my first husband passed away from lung cancer 8 years in May. From lung cancer, and I was looking for a book to help my grandkids deal with grief, and I couldn't find it. And the Lord just placed on my heart to write that one, and the rest of them just started coming after that.
And I love this one because it also has scriptures in it. Precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of his faithful servants, Psalms 116 and 15. The other one is, then I heard a voice from heaven say, right, blessed are the dead who died in the Lord from now on. Yes, says the Spirit, they will rest from their labor, for their deeds will follow them. Revelations 14:13. And where's the other one? I love a book that has scripture in it.
I know it.
Let not
show that picture, Kimberly.
This one is John 14:1-2.
Yes.
Did you want to read this one? Go ahead. I'm going to let you read this one.
Let not your heart be troubled. Believe in God. Believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. For I go to prepare a place for you. John 14:1-2.
And what I love about this, I don't know if Emmanuel can see this, is that this is the kind of church we grew up.
Yeah.
The buildings, they look like this, and you just have an awe and a reverence for the building. You see that, Emmanuel?
And the beautiful glass, the glass, the glass
the
always
steeple,
touched me. Yeah.
The cross, and
you knew it was a church.
You knew it was a church. And it's so beautiful.
So really, this book right here is my grandkids' story on losing their grandfather and how they were able to deal with it.
Oh, wow. And so all these books are inspired through God, and you were just sitting there and you actually wrote these in the pictures. So he gave those beautiful pictures.
She's blowing the, what's that, the bubbles?
bubbles.
Yeah.
She's blowing the bubbles. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. And there she is. She has her papa's picture. These,
You put a lot of detail.
you put
Yes.
a lot of detail in this. A lot of work.
It's like it reflects how beautiful you are and how
Oh, well,
you
thank
felt
you.
about writing them and illustrating them, mind y'all.
Yeah.
But they're very beautiful, and they're like, if you could just sit them somewhere, it's like an attraction, just like I can do with your spirit. It just automatically attracts to beauty, and it's very beautiful and very detailed in each
Thank
one
you.
of them.
Okay,
Wow.
this one, what I love too, you have an extension to the book.
Oh, wow.
This is so cute. This is Haley's inspiration. This is another grandchild, right?
But Haley is a niece.
A niece.
Yeah,
Oh,
and if you
niece.
met her, you know why I got
Okay.
kindness in you.
She's
This
something
Haley's
else, huh?
inspiration is a series of books are based on her, because she's the kindest, thoughtful, grateful person you would ever see.
How old are these babies now?
Rihanna is 15, Haley is 12,
Oh,
Deshaun is, I think, 9, and then my niece and nephew, they're a little bit older.
Well, your friend Tanisha is 29 forever.
I know.
And if you want to put my face,
about me.
get a close up.
bing, bing, bing.
That's a no, Tanisha, that's a no.
We might not be able to sell this in the children's store.
No.
But you know,
You'll be
anytime you
looking
want
just
to go,
like her. You'll be looking like her.
I sure will be like, ooh, I better watch my mouth.
But I like this one, and he's over here yelling, and Haley said, he was yelling, talking bad and being mean. He was taunting a girl and making a scene. That's what she was saying on this one.
So why'd you pick Haley? What is it about
Yes.
Haley that you can tell us?
Haley is very kind, and
She's
she's
real
the
kind.
kindest, sweetest girl you've ever
And
seen.
so you have a series.
A series on her, the Haley's
Yeah,
Inspiration.
that is too cute. Hey,
So the
Haley.
next one comes out on her is Thankfulness is in You.
And see, each little book has a little
Coloring activity.
maze or a little questionnaire. Go with it. Kindness from A to Z. Playing by the rules. This is so awesome. God inspired you to do all of this.
Those are
And the
beautiful.
pictures are so amazing.
They are absolutely adorable. Her
Aren't they
eyes, her
beautiful?
puffs.
Hats off to you, Haley. You look so beautiful, okay? Then this one. Oh, good night, Buttercup. Good night, Buttercup. Okay, now, who is this one?
That's
what
my
name is
niece,
this one?
Buttercup. They call her Buttercup.
Okay, you call her Buttercup.
So it's a niece,
Oh, this is a niece?
Yes.
Okay.
Buttercup.
And she's cute. Now, how old is Buttercup now?
Buttercup now is 11.
11?
Yeah.
I
That's
know they are so
beautiful.
excited that they have books named after them. And books that are taught. It said, it's here, the perfect bedtime story. Buttercup loves to play and play. That's Tan. Love to play and play.
Don't.
Yes, you do.
Not me.
Yeah, all you need is a cute little bow. This is a coloring book. You know you love the colors,
Maze on
don't
the
you?
inside.
What you doing?
Most of the books comes with a companion.
Oh, she finna make her a bow. Look at this. She
I mean, it may not be my hair, it's somebody else, but still, it's in my head.
Then you said
these
most
are
of the
so
books come. She
cute.
was saying most of the books.
Most of the books come with a coloring activity book with it.
That's nice.
No, get them as a bundle or just individual.
This is
Out of
beautiful.
all the books, which book was the hardest to write?
The I Miss You, Papa.
Papa, I was just trying to say that one. I can see that would be hard to write. Okay, now this one is
That's
coloring. Which one this one
And
goes
that
to?
the Little Marco series.
Oh, this
these
one.
right here.
Okay, it's a bedtime
And then the hide and seek.
and the hide and seek.
And the hide and seek is a story of hide and seek, but it also teaches safe places to hide in case of weather emergency.
See?
Oh, in case.
And I just had a testimony on that one Friday. I was at an event and a couple came up to me and they were, it's like, oh my God, we have to share this with you. Their son was like 4 years old, Prosper.
Okay.
And said that faithfully they read that book every single night. Said so he loves Little Marco. And she said, but the last storm that we had come through, they asked him, said, do you know what to do? And he said, yes, I do. He said, are you afraid? He said, no, I'm not, because Little Marco told me what to do. And I was like, oh, thank you.
See, books even get testimony.
Yeah.
So you probably need to read this one because you know you're just afraid of the storms.
No, I'm not. I'm a storm chaser.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Now, I need to take this to the kids and read this.
Now
in my
look,
school.
this said, oh boy, no little Marco, just our dog named Lady.
Call me a dog.
No! I'm up here reading. Mothers, have you seen my sweet and cunning little baby Ted?
But that's still a picture of a dog.
Well, Ted, I'm just reading in here. Oh, look at this.
I'm gonna have to lick my wounds now.
Okay, look at, oh, go ahead, Lily.
No, go ahead, look.
No, I like this part here. She said, where is little Marco hiding? His mother would like to know. I think this is so cute.
I actually do that with my boys.
See, isn't that cute? That is so cute. And she looks in the pantry and she looks high and low. Where are you, little Marco? Okay. She even searches in the bathroom. She searches in the tub. Where are you, little Marco? This is so cute. See, if I
You've done a
had some
great
little
job.
babies, I could read all of these books.
Hurry up, Emmanuel.
Messiah, come to Miss Linda. I mean, not Linda. My bad. Miss Linda over here talking about. What are y'all talking about?
And then this one is little bedtime. This is little Marco too. Hats off to you, little Marco. How old is little Marco?
The little Marco right now is 17.
17?
Oh, so it's big
Oh,
Marco
it's big Marco now.
So when did you start, what determined you to start writing?
When my husband passed, my first husband passed, 7 years ago. And I was looking for that book to help my grandkids deal with grief, because I was grieving myself, and I could see them grieving. I was like, well, how could I help them?
So as a child, did you write a lot as a child?
I did not write a lot. I drew a lot.
But did you think about writing when you were younger?
I wrote poetry, but I didn't write.
Because
Not
here it
stories.
says, Sharon Jones-Scaife grew up in Marvell, Arkansas.
Are you kidding?
Don't tell me you know Marvell.
She's from
Yeah,
Arkansas.
my sister-in-law, Vivian Black, is from Marvel.
Really? That's a small town.
How about you tell us about yourself? I'm sorry.
The fourth,
I don't know more about you now.
the fourth
The
of
four?
15 children.
Who? 15 children?
She the fourth of 15 children in Marvell.
my God.
It was a lot going on in Marvell, Arkansas.
You ain't joking.
Well, I don't have brothers and sisters. Can I borrow at least two?
As you can imagine, she spent a great deal of time reading to her younger siblings.
Oh, wow.
She is a graduate of the University of Arkansas at Little Rock with a BA in graphic design and illustration. You know
That's why
Keith
you
Jeffries, he
can
graduated
That's why she can
from the University of Arkansas, my husband.
Okay.
He's from Little Rock as well.
Okay.
Sharon has published, she's a publisher of Teen Graffiti, a magazine that serves as a voice for teens and an avenue of communication, allowing teens to express their opinions, concerns, ideas through poetry, essays, articles, and photography. You got something for older people to voice their opinions and views? Okay. Maybe not.
AARP.
Of course, the books that we've just named here. Is there anything I missed here, your poems? So yeah, tell us more about yourself. This is interesting.
Say I'm the fourth of 15. Grew up in Marvell, Arkansas, small
Marvell?
town, Marvell.
I've never heard of that.
It's like west of Helena, West Helena, Memphis.
Oh, okay.
It's a small town. If you blink, you'll miss it.
Oh, that's like Kill there. Kill one and dare the other.
How many brothers or how many
I have
sisters? How many brothers?
I have 7 sisters and 7 brothers. So it was 8 girls and 7 boys.
Well, we evened it out, so hey.
Yeah.
I have 6 brothers. Is it 6, Mom? Yeah, I have 6 brothers.
She's so
And
funny.
then
She's
just me.
brother. I only have 2. One
I'm not going to
deceased.
say what I got.
She, I
I
mean,
got 16.
Do you?
uh-huh.
And you said how many?
15.
You beat him.
Well, are they all
So I
still
was
alive?
I mean, your mom.
I have one that's deceased. That he was shot and killed in 1990. But my brother Nathaniel was shot and killed in 90. But all the rest of them are still alive. Yeah. But I'm the 4th from the top of 15, and my first husband, he was the 4th from the bottom of 15.
Wow.
Wow.
So y'all have a lot in common.
And how many
He
did
was
y'all
from
have
he was
together?
from Marvell as well. So we only had 2 together.
2 together.
And you
Yeah.
have how many children?
I have 2 boys.
No girls.
No girls.
2 boys.
I said God
Okay.
knew that I needed boys.
I know that's right. I have 2 boys too.
I'm an only child.
So even from,
We know.
8 years ago, you started
They don't want
writing.
no more after you.
Yeah.
So 8 years ago, you started writing.
She's just killing me.
You were going to write 1 book. Did you realize you were going to write 1 plus 2 plus?
No.
How many books do you have?
I have 8 children's books. I have a poetry book, and I have 6 color and activity books.
Wow.
Currently, I'm working on about 9 more books, and hopefully by the end of August, I should have my characters all in dolls. I have playing cards coming out.
My
It's so much in the work that I'm just like, oh.
I see.
Your poetry. Is it a book or?
Yes, ma'am. It's the Becoming.
Oh, this
This
one.
is the it's a
Oh, my
poetry
life,
book.
my views, from trials and tribulation to transformation.
So
You
it's-
always say that, transformation.
So it's a poetry book and a journal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For more adults, for adults.
Adults and teenagers.
Oh, look at
this
this.
is
This
for
is a
adults.
beautiful picture.
Yes, it is.
Gosh, that's a beautiful. Look at this. That is so beautiful.
Now, Sharon,
And love is like nature.
Oh my
we know that you
Read
dedicated.
that one. Read the poem. That is so pretty.
I gotta take my glasses off.
Take a glass.
And we have to put glasses on too, read.
Said, love is like nature. While sitting here with nothing to do, setting my mind exactly on you, thinking about the time we shared together, wondering if we would start another relationship, would it last forever? I'll keep the bad and good times all wrapped tight in my arms, never sharing them with another man. I feel that I'm that special one for you because only you know the answers to every clue. Answers to clues that give me a new shine, for only you know how to stand strongly behind. With that soft and lovely part of your body, with me, let's make that a hobby. Let me read all that? A hobby that all teenagers have made, in the sun or maybe in the shade, holding each other in our arms, squeezing tight in order to keep warm. Sometimes my squeeze wasn't that tight. Maybe I was shy at the time that night. I was shy at the time, but not anymore, because I have someone like you, someone lovely knocking at my door. But when I was shy, I wondered why. Why be so shy when someone like you was at the peak of my eye? But in your sight, everything had changed. Things I saw were never arranged. They were arranged, but in a less important way, which made our relationship fade away. It all happened as if I was asleep. From that, I'll say, love is like nature when a person gets sweet.
That is so beautiful.
And that's a good segue. Wait a minute, just give me one minute. That's a good segue to mention that she's currently married.
I was gonna say I see that.
What is that? 3? Because we don't want to leave your new husband out.
Yes,
Shout
I
out
got
to your new
married
husband.
3 weeks ago.
Oh, 3. I'm about to say that Holy Ghost 3 weeks ago.
And his name, if you can,
Monroe Harvey.
he's off the market.
right.
His Monroe is off the
Shouts
market.
out to you.
And
We
he
ain't
was
giving that.
totally a blessing. I was not looking. He was not looking. It just happened.
How'd
just
you meet?
happened.
Tell us how that
That
just.
we were,
Yes.
I cycled, he cycled, and we just met cycling.
Whoa,
He was
cycle,
outside.
baby, cycle.
Linda cycling.
That's what you need to do.
Y'all see why it's extra light in here? She's up here like,
I know she's just glowing.
Congratulations,
Yeah,
congratulations.
thank you,
is
thank you.
awesome.
Yeah.
congratulations.
Did
That
y'all
is
go
so
on a
exciting.
honeymoon or anything?
We have not yet, but we
Oh, but you going
no, later.
I can
later
tell.
this
You
year.
heard that?
No,
we
yeah.
going. We gonna cycle on our honeymoon.
Look after that, it's gonna be called what?
We met cycling.
And I exercise for Tanisha. I'm just saying, I gotta get my exercise in through somebody.
That is awesome. So you waited what, 8 years
It was
before
8
you got
years.
married again?
Yes.
Oh.
And I wouldn't, like I said, was not looking. You know, it's
I
just,
mean, for you all to be cycling, somebody had to stop. Where'd y'all stop?
I know that y'all bumped.
You know what I'm saying? I know y'all was cycling and say, hey, I want to take you on a date or
well, we
something.
both cycle for one of the same cycling groups.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so.
And he looked over there and saw them. You had them little twirl.
She had them
She had
legs.
that leg
Legs.
Okay, we're going to pause on this and have Fashion by Kimberly. And we're going
man,
to
I
come
was
back
having
and get
so much
into more of her conversation chat. All right, let's see what Kimberly have for tonight.
Ain't no stopping us now.
Ain't no stop. Oh, that's a hint.
That's it.
I know this is a hint.
What's some on the back? think
chip.
I think it's a chip. Don't be playing. Now you can move.
I think I was gonna go.
Cheese.
This is my vintage bag from my dear friend Linda. Isn't it adorable?
So
cute. I feel like Miss Chanel, you know, on the movies with Chanel.
so good.
Doesn't it? This is my gift. I appreciate you. Isn't it adorable? They just look so cute. Ghostbusters. What's in it? Like, what is that song? And then just throw it on with a little cape of some sort. I can't trust my support tech. You know how people get you. Oh, yes. I got my little earring. My little side earring.
I'm glad Keith
Yeah, he'll be watching tomorrow.
Okay, Jerome said Arkansas in the
house, yes.
Well, you not in the house,
the
Jerome. We understand. Jerome said that reason why he's not here is they are having a community resource fair at Como Community Center tomorrow for anybody that's looking for a job. It's 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. If you know anyone in need of a job or career training, please ask them to come by. That's tomorrow, which is April the what?
18.
18. Oh, that's tax day. If y'all haven't done your taxes, you better go and finish them. Okay, so that's April 18th. It's the last day you can do taxes unless you get an extension at the community. What is it? Community Center, and that's right off of Horn Street. Y'all can look it up on Google. 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Okay, he also said, congratulations on your great book, Sharon. It is always great to see our powerful black queen shining bright. Thank you, Jerome. You always know what to say to keep us from beating up on you. Okay.
You notice this title? This title is similar to the First Lady.
Becoming.
Did you? Did that dawn on you?
Mine
Was this before
already-
hers?
yes.
Yours was already in
I
print.
have a painting that is of a ballerina dress when I was in school, and it was called Becoming.
Okay.
Oh, so
Michelle Obama has a book out
Yeah.
called Becoming.
Oh,
But this one
really?
says my life, my views becoming.
Oh, that's
That is so
beautiful.
neat.
Tan was asking, what was you asking, Tan?
No, I was just asking, where can you get some of your books or all of your books? at?
They're on my website at coffeecreekmediagroup.com, or they're on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Target, Walmart, wherever books are sold.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I
And
mean, she's out there.
I'm regularly at the Dallas Farmers Market, so on Saturdays and Sundays, you can come by and I will give you.
Just in case somebody decide they want to buy one?
Yes, ma'am. I keep them in my car.
I know that's
That's
right.
right. The books ride in the car, baby. Life, bedtime, little Marco, all of
all
hide
of
and
riding.
seek. And here's one called Miss Hughes is Missing. That's a little dumb. Miss Hughes is missing. Now let's see. It said, oh me, oh my, oh boy, cried the students of Miss Hughes' classes when they discovered she is missing. Now where is Miss Hughes?
She over here sitting down. I'm sorry.
Oh, you Miss Hughes?
No, ma'am, you said Miss Lynn.
Oh.
I'm sorry, it was, she told me.
But that is so cute. Now, who?
That was me.
Oh, we finally have a book like Sharon. Okay, this is Sharon.
It's based on
I see the hair.
That is so beautiful. So what was this one about?
the favorite teacher goes missing,
Oh, I know that's right.
and the kids go on a search to find her.
Are you a teacher?
No, remember I told you I was fourth from the top.
So she was, there was
I did a lot of teaching
missing.
at home.
Yeah, that's why. You still a teacher. You still a teacher.
Well, did they ever find Miss Hughes?
Yeah, they find her, but you can't tell the story.
I can't tell the story. I just want y'all to know. Y'all got to go find out.
She might be here on the talk show.
She might be on the talk show, so y'all need to watch. And if you want to know about this, you have to go and buy this book so you can find out.
So do you feel like you found your calling or your purpose?
Yes, and I truly, truly love what I'm doing now. I truly love it.
I can believe that.
How do you get over your reader's block? Or do you have a reader's block?
Readers or writers?
Writers, thank you.
Writer's block. I write on several projects at a time.
Wow.
It's like I have about 9 of them going right now.
So you put down one book.
If I get writer's block on one, I just pick up the next one. and
The
go.
next.
Wow.
Oh, my Lord.
Gosh. And then you got to think about the characters and how you're putting I mean, it goes a lot into this book, you all.
And the
I
illustration.
know the illustrations are just
It's
off
just
though.
not.
I mean, it's just beautiful
They
how,
really pop.
yes,
And
how,
it's
and
made
they
well.
capture your attention.
They're made well.
Because the books are so nice. Are they in softback or, you know?
I have them in paperback, hardcovers, and then I have ebooks as well. And
Oh,
some
so
of them I'm converting to the board books too, because I've had a lot of parents ask for the board books.
Yes, and that'd be great in schools and
Yeah.
everything.
Tell me what a board.
The cardboard books that the toddlers have.
Oh, the real thick ones.
Yeah, the thick, so they can't tear.
Yeah, 'cause you know,
Oh, wow.
kids.
Do you do any of them in Braille for those that are blind?
I have not done that yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was wondering, because you know you got those that are blind might want to read them.
You done gave us some more
Have you
ideas.
placed any in any of the ISDs, any school districts?
I have some in schools, and I also do author visits and author readings as well.
Really?
So I go into schools and read.
So you go to the library sometime and just read to the kids
Read
and
to the
everything?
kids, or if schools want me to come out, I read to different classes at school.
I bet they'd be so excited
Yes, I
to
bet.
actually see an author in their presence reading these beautiful books and everything.
Yes, and
And I
children.
forgot, should have brought up a little painting that my neighbor, I moved about a year and a half ago, and I met my neighbor, and finally he introduced me to his little daughters. Well, that was about a year and a half ago. Well, last week I got a knock on the door. She came because when they moved in, they introduced him. I went over and donated a book, no, just signed the copy and gave it to him. My kindness is in you. And when he brought him over the other day, and she brought a painting, and she said, "This is for you. It's a picture of you." She said, "You inspire me," and I was like, "Oh my God!" She was second grade. I was like, "Oh my goodness!"
so
yeah.
sweet.
So when I hear stuff like that, I said that just gives me the encouragement
To keep doing
to
it.
keep doing
Now
it.
you're going to write a book on
Yeah.
those little girls.
Well, I'm gonna use her painting. I'm gonna put it in the back of one of my next book. You know, they give her
That
painting.
is.
And then also the last Friday too, I got when I said I told you the story about the little boy in the hide and seek.
Yeah.
Another testimony came up the same night, and it was the kindness is in you. The parents purchased the book a year ago,
The
and
hide
they
and
said
seek.
the kindness is in
Oh,
you.
the kindness.
And they
Oh,
say that their daughter reads it regular. And she was like, they said it was a surprise to us and also to the girl, but she got the kindness award at school. And she said, we know it's because of your book.
Oh my goodness, that's so
Yes. And then how do you feel when you get these compliments
It-
and testimonies back?
It makes me want to cry.
I
Because
know.
it's like you put all that work into it and finally it's paying off.
Yes.
You have such a beautiful spirit.
Yes,
God,
you
really do.
I'm telling you, I give God. I did a post a couple weeks ago. It's Thankful Thursday. I said every day is a day to be thankful because
Right.
there's something to be thankful for every day. So Lord, thank you for what you have done. Thank you for what you are doing and what you are preparing for in my life.
Amen.
I like
Thank
that. And you know, it
I
is
mean,
so
it's not
good.
a time I constantly throughout
Yes.
the day said, Lord, thank you, because He's
Ooh,
constantly
yes.
doing something
Yes.
that I have to be thankful for.
Yes. And that's so good.
So let me
Yeah,
ask
I
you
love
this: what were you doing prior to writing? What occupation, career were you in?
I'm still doing it now. I'm a graphic designer and printer. And then I also have a nonprofit called Teens Reaching Teens. And then I have a teen publication called Teen Graffiti.
Okay, what is your Teen Reaching Teens about?
It's an organization that we reach out to kids and give them writing workshops
Oh,
and that
really?
kind of stuff, and writing and photography, all that.
Oh, wow.
And then the teen magazine is I started that in February 2000. It's a digest-sized publication, print publication, but it acts as a voice for teens, allows them to write in through their essays, expressing their opinion on different issues that they're faced with.
good.
And then it also provides professional advice from counselors and teachers on the issues
You
of
found a lot
adolescence.
to do when your
do.
husband transitioned to
Yeah,
heaven.
but I love what I'm doing.
What's the graffiti?
Teen Graffiti?
Uh-huh.
Yes,
What is
ma'am.
that?
It's a teen publication.
So are they
Yes,
doing
ma'am.
graffiti or?
No, it's just the name
just
that
the
graffiti
name.
because they're
Yeah.
splattering their their issues on
Okay.
the wall and they're getting
Yeah, like the
information.
regular graffiti
Yeah.
you paint up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
So it's like it's expressions, teen expressions.
So do you ever think you're going to write an adult book or?
I'm working on one now because I journaled. I journaled 2 years that my husband was sick, I journaled for those 2 years, so that is, I'm converting it into a book as well. And then I'm working on my first middle grade chapter book for middle schoolers.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
That'd be my first one.
How old was your husband?
He was coming up on his 46th birthday.
Oh, wow.
So he's young.
What is it?
Still so young.
So now you're 3 weeks into a new marriage. So how do you feel?
Feel good. I said, God bless me again.
Good.
Yeah.
You deserve it.
You do
all of
deserve.
your
So how did the new husband feel about you being a writer?
He has been very, very inspirational because when I first met him, you know how you can kind of talk yourself out of stuff? And he would always tell me, stop letting that little man on your shoulder talk negative stuff to you.
There you go. I like that. I like that. I like
He's
that.
very, very, he inspires me.
Good. So when you try to think negative, he said, "Oh no, positive
Yeah,
is
positive.
Why not?
Yeah.
That is awesome."
And because before I started writing, when I lost my first husband, I kind of stepped away from church because I was literally angry with God because
good.
in 4 years I lost 5 key people in my life. Lost my mom, lost my dad, lost my aunt, lost my uncle, and then here comes my husband.
Yeah.
And then it was like, I was angry with God and said, well, like, why did you take him from me? He was mine.
Right.
And my son at the time was 16, my youngest son, and his dad's last words to him was, take care of your mom.
Okay.
And for 2 years, he did exactly what his dad told him. Because 2 years later, he came in and he said, he walked upstairs, didn't say anything to me. And I was like, what is wrong with you? He said, Mom, I'm angry. I was like, why are you so angry? He said, I'm mad, Mama. I was like, why are you so mad? He said, my dad is dead. That was 2 years later.
That's when he
Because
expressed it.
2 years later, because he was making sure I was okay.
He's okay.
And I told him, I said, well, I was angry too. For 6 months, I questioned God, why did you take him from me?
Right.
He was mine.
Right.
And I said, it took me 6 months to get my answer, and that answer was, he wasn't yours, he was mine. He was just on loan to you.
Wow.
So I told him, hey, we're on loan to each other.
Right.
I don't know when God says, it's your time to come home. It's time to come home.
So how long were you all married?
We were married. We was coming up on our 25th wedding anniversary, but we were high school sweethearts.
Oh.
We had been together for 33 years.
God.
I had 17 people die in 1 year, friends and family.
Wow.
And that's why I'm saying
Yeah.
anger, but you find that place back and
Yeah.
kind of make
So
Just
how
like
did you, the reason I was asking, how did you come back? Because our first lady in our church, she was saying that she was angry with God for some similar reasons.
Yeah.
So not death, but just a divorce.
Yeah.
So how did you decide to make that swing?
And like I said, my husband now, I wasn't looking, he wasn't looking. But what got me with him is that not only did he invite me to church, but he came by and made sure I went to church. So
Whoa.
that is what got me with him.
amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's awesome. And I'm glad you brought that out about you was angry with God, because we
that's
have a lot
good.
of people that's probably listening to us now that has experienced being angry with God, and it's okay to be angry. He said, be
It is,
angry,
it
but
is.
sin not.
Yeah.
So it's okay for you to be angry, but don't stay angry, because you don't want to die in anger like that. But that's good that you brought that out, that you was
Yeah.
angry. And he
I was
told you
angry.
what? What did he tell you again? That,
So say it again.
no, your first husband, when he died, when you was angry, you got
No,
your answer.
that was my second husband.
Your second.
Yeah, I was telling my son that, I was angry with God as well.
Right.
And I kept, asking him, why did you take him from
Right.
me? Oh, he was mine.
Uh-huh.
And my answer from God was, he wasn't yours, he
Yours.
was mine. He was
See?
just on loan to you.
See?
Yeah.
And that is a good answer right there. We're all on loan to each other. Isn't that something?
And so much was birthed out of this.
Yes.
Except the seed fall into the ground and die, it can't spring forth. And
That's right.
look what has sprung
Yeah.
Look at
forth
the-
out of the
Yeah.
33 years.
Yeah,
It's beautiful.
yeah.
It
It
is.
really is.
How long does it take you to write?
It just
Ooh, that's a good
depends. Now, when you mentioned writer's block, this book here, I got writer's block on. It took me about 4 months to do this one, to write it.
Wow,
And
that's
because
4
I
months,
had,
Like that. Yeah,
But I could do some of them a little bit quicker, but this one, just couldn't finish it. And one night, I had put it aside for about a month, and I picked it up one night about 10 o'clock at night, so let me just see if I could finish it. And before I knew it, it was 6 o'clock the next morning, and it was done. So I was like, you know,
But
it's
why
just
did you have write about? This is such a good book with kindness.
But, you know, sometimes it's putting the, you can't just sit there and write it. Sometimes
Yeah.
it has to flow right, and you want to give that right message.
Right,
You know, you don't
okay.
want to just write a story and then it teaches nothing.
Yes.
All of my book, I want to have something that teaches kids something in it.
That's good. So
Adults do this.
that's
is a
true. That's what I was
superpower.
thinking. So,
So
which
even
ones
with
you be kind?
even with the
Yeah.
bedtime stories, in the back you have like a schedule. You have some activity pages in them, but then it has the schedules. They can write their own story. You know,
Oh, okay.
they have a schedule like pick up your toys, you know, take a bath. No, it gives them schedules. Even the stories,
look
it's
at the
telling you what
bathtub.
kids does
Right.
and the time.
That is
Yeah,
so
we need
good.
to,
Yeah.
we need to get this
So
to
out of all these books, which one was the longest? Was it just kindness?
The kindness took me a
That was
little
the
longer.
longest one. The
Yeah, and I
rest
don't
them was
have
like
one
what?
of them. One of them I did in 7 days. And the one that I don't have tonight is called Maddie on a Mission. But it was a contest. A friend of mine sent it to me and said MD Anderson was doing a contest, and the deadline was 7 days. So I literally, me and Dr. Jill Wagner, we wrote the story, and then I illustrated it within 7 days.
Wow. Boy, you
So,
have
yeah.
a talent. You have
Yeah.
a talent.
Lord.
Okay.
So what would you say to someone
Yes.
who's just kind of like
I was just finna ask that. I'm
sorry,
Girl,
I'm
go
sorry.
on. That's good. We thinking
So
alike.
yeah. So
to
encouragement
get them
is to
out
just,
there they're thinking of writing, but that voice on
I
that.
would say just write. No, journal, because you're journaling, you can turn your journaling into stories. You know, you write,
okay.
you know, even if, like me, I ride down the street, and I'm constantly with my phone or speaking into my phone ideas that come to me.
That's good.
So it's like, and then I get home and I'll piece them all together.
That is
You
awesome.
gave birth to a dynasty.
I bet you I could really write a book because I got my journal started back in 1994.
Yeah.
And I have journal all the way up to now. 1994, when my mom passed, I started writing my feelings. I told my husband and my son, don't read my journals. I might hear something that y'all don't want to hear, because on those days I was writing, cussing, and everything. You know, but it's good to write your feelings sometime out in a journal and everything. So, okay, just like Sharon said, if you want to write. Just write. Don't even worry about the grammar and all, just write it.
Just write.
And then, do you critique your grammar and all that too?
Edit. I'd have like four different editors that I send all of my stories to, because you don't want to print something and you
That's
get
right, yeah.
grammatical errors.
That's good. So she has 4 people that look over every book. Huh?
Yes, ma'am.
That is awesome.
You said you're going to have dolls?
I have dolls.
Can you
You
talk
have
about
dolls?
Yep, I have dolls. All of my characters I'll have dolls this year.
Get out of here.
that? Oh, you have to come back and tell us
You
when
got
you
to
get your
come back
other
and bring
books
some
out.
of
Bring
them
those
dolls
dolls.
in.
Yeah.
What
Are
else
they
you
going to be
bringing out?
big
So I have
dolls? Are they gonna be-
playing cards and I have
What you
affirmation
gonna have on the
journals.
playing cards?
One of them is a matching card game,
Okay.
and then I have affirmation journals that'll be out in June or July.
You ever thought about making sheets for twin beds for kids? with-
Little Marco, big Marco.
All that's in the work. All that's in the work.
Oh, okay.
See, you can't
These kids are blessed.
tell Big Marco now. He can have some sheets.
So yeah,
That
so I have
is sweet.
T-shirts, I have keychains, I have bracelets with all the characters as well.
Because your table was full.
Yeah.
Your table is, I can still see because you're by the door, your table was had a
Oh,
lot.
wow.
That is awesome.
Well, we're going to have Sharon to come back
And bring
all
those dolls,
goodies.
all those
Yeah.
goodies.
So we can show them off
show them
again.
off.
And you all go to Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, anywhere that they sell books.
And Coffee
type
Creek
in my
Media, www.coffeecreekmediagroup.com.
Yes, and you can go there, and this is really nice.
Really,
I
really
love
nice.
it.
This is a pleasure meeting you.
Thank
y'all for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Sharon,
Yeah.
for taking the time. I thank you, Kim, for being nosy, going around looking at everybody's table, and bringing some awesome people on the show. Are there any last words or shout-outs that you would like to say before we close out tonight?
Just thanks for my husband for supporting me. Thank you for my kids for supporting me as well.
Oh,
Friends and
man.
family, all my supporters, thank you so much.
Great.
If
And
it
go
wasn't
out
for
and get
them,
that book.
if it wasn't for you all, I wouldn't be here.
That's right. All right. Okay, thank you all, and we're going to do our T-shirt thing, and then we will close out. And remember, tune in every Monday and Thursday. If you would like us to sponsor us, we need some sponsors so we can give away some prizes and keep them from Tan trying to take them. But we would definitely do that. Also, I got another announcement I need to make if I can find it here. On this coming Saturday, which is, let's see here, which is the 22nd, I think. Okay, Louis Anderson is going to be doing his, it's called Happy Birthday Luther Vandross. His birthday, the tickets are $50 that include dinner. They're going to have a cash bar and vendors, and it will be held at the American Legion Hall, 1250 Mansfield Avenue, Fort Worth, Texas. And for ticket information, you can call 817-657-3379, or you can go to www.purplepass.com, and the code is Happy Birthday Luther, and it's from 5 to 10 p.m. Okay? And we should have a lot of vendors here. We're going to try to be here with the Kirk booth. So if you all want to come and take some pictures at the Kirk booth, hey, come on. We're going to sell them, and you will get some beautiful pictures, okay? So this coming Saturday, happy birthday, Luther.
Amen.
She liked your research.
Go ahead.
And also, thank you for having me, first of all. And if anyone wants to, interested in some of the books or anything, they can get them on my website at coffeecreekmediagroup.com, or they can go to Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Target, Walmart, wherever books are sold.
Now, I don't think
Please follow me on social media.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. Under what name?
Coffee Creek Media Group, or you can follow me up under my name, Sharon Jones-Scaife.
Okay. All right, so thank you, Sharon, for being here tonight. It wasn't that awesome. It's always good to have, especially black authors on the show that are so creative, and I love these colors. I love the name. I love the title, and I love the way you named them after your nieces and grandchildren. And they will remember, these are going to go with them for the rest of their life. You know, this book was about me. This book was about me, you know, and that is so exciting. And you know, that's just not my gift, but I'm glad I know somebody that can write and everything. So at this time, we want to go ahead and do our T-shirts. Come on up here with us. Y'all take your mic. Come on. Come on with us, Sharon. Okay. Here's some T-shirts over here. And, oh, yeah, y'all be careful. But anyway, we always have to stop and show you these beautiful T-shirts that are inspirational T-shirts that are designed. And some of these designs have been other people send them in. Kim, you're supposed to be showing the T-shirt. Oh, Kim loves to dance. Kim, you're supposed to dance. Did you all get something? Okay, Kim, go ahead. You're going to dance and show. The first one she's showing is praying hands. Okay, what's the second one, Kimberly? Okay, this one is for men. And I think the other one say inspire on it, inspire. And these are designed by Emmanuel here. And then, okay, Sharon have women of color. That's women of color, and they come in all sizes and all different colors. And then Tan have, oh yeah, that's that newlywed, honey. That's that newlywed. And Tan have what? Women of vision, because we have a lot of women that have vision. Oh Lord. All right, don't you follow that? She'll follow it, and Carlos going to come out here and try to pick her up. And Carlos ain't gonna pick up. Carlos gonna just look at you and laugh. And this last one is a design. Emmanuel is just like Sharon in a way. He'll come up and might wake up in the middle of the night and go in there and design a T-shirt. And then next thing he'll say, Mom, I just finished doing these T-shirts. So all of these T-shirts are designed, and some of the T-shirts he have designed by other people, and they send them in. He can design for your family reunion, any T-shirt you want. He is so creative. So check him out at www.kirkinspirations.com. And not only on that note, we have the most fabulous, most beautiful photo booth called The Kirk Booth, okay? And you will see some of our pictures on our website. Matter of fact, you're going to see a lot of our pictures on the website. So if you're looking and having a great evening, look at this girl. She's supposed to be over here holding books and she dancing. But anyway, we have what we call The Kirk Booth. And she just throws me off because I'm over here trying to talk and she over here just doing it up. But the Kirk Booth, www.thekirkbooth.com. You're having a dance contest. You're having a wedding. You're having anything, you know. Hey, let us be there. We have one that rolls around. Y'all saw that one tonight. Yes. We also have the stationary one. We have them in black and white. We also do headshots and everything. So y'all come on out next Wednesday. I think it's April 26th. We'll be at the Rush Creek Church, and we will have the Kirk Booth there doing headshots. So y'all come on out and just, you know, hey, one thing about the Kirk Booth, we have memories forever. You get all the pictures. You can text your picture. You can airdrop your picture. You can even email your picture. So check us out again at www.thekirkbooth.com. Memories forever. And Sharon, we're going to send you all your beautiful pictures tonight. Thank you again, Sharon, for being with us. Thank you, Kimberly. Go on, do your little dance, Kim.
I know, right?
Go on. I tell you. I know that's right. Ain't no stopping us now. Y'all check these books out on Amazon. Just go look for them, okay? Tell your name again.
Sharon Jones-Scaife.
Okay. And the website?
CoffeeCreekMediaGroup.com.
All right. And we should have all this on the website again. If you would like to come and be a part of our show, you can contact me at www.elmatalkshow.com or check with this one over here.
In the streets.
That's right. Yeah, she will be out there reaching and grabbing. But until we see you all, what? Face to face. Every Monday and Thursday. What time? 8 p.m. We love you guys.
Good night, Helen.
Subscribe.
Good
Be
night,
a sponsor. What? John Boy. This is Kimberly.
Good night.
Thank you, Miss Helen, for having this one, okay?
Hey, Monroe.
Yeah, and a happy wedding. Congratulations on 3 weeks of being married. Good night, you all. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Until we see you face to face.